the night, cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot, cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. Cause you spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. From the top of the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. Hey, Shawty must know I'm the man. My money lover like a number one fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Yes, I'm like that's part of my. We building castles that's made out of. She's amazing, I'm fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. Yeah, I'm spending my money. I'm out of control. Somebody help me. She taking my bankroll, but I'm king of the club, and I'm wearing a crown, popping these bottles, watching they go.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
I was just a wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I done. Swear they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Yeah, went for a drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get sold. White son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us there, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Had a load of fun at my parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. White son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Seattle Seahawks. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Viking 18. Ready.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
36-yard line.
Go! Cowboy 80. Ready.
And you'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's brought down at the 31. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 4.
Let's go. 18 cards.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
70 Lions. 18 Rodler. 18. Check up.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. They'll try here for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing. Harrison Vivas to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On play action, it is Dart. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. And he's up past the 35. Got a first down. Putting down at the 37.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's a Carolina first down.
First down, Panthers.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And he'll be taken down. They got him. Back at the 50-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and long, and Dart is going to throw. Going for it all. And good running on the return. It'll help him out as the ball right around the 45-yard line.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver-type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now Walker. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Cedric Gray there to bring him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Seattle. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Thrown left side, the catch is made. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Seahawks first down. Look wide, get this one complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
I'll try and run it with Walker. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
22-yard attempt.
That one is good. And the Seahawks will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll go right and find his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. That's his 1st reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
At the 39-yard line.
Off the bootleg, here is Darby. In trouble, and down he goes.
The entire idea of the bootleg is to move your quarterback off of his normal spot. Buy some extra time for your offensive line and alleviate some of the pressure on the protection. But in this case, it seemed to me like the quarterback panicked a little bit. He went into survival mode and ended up leading to a massive loss.
On 2nd down, Dart. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. And now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Drive will start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Pep. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
They'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the mark.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 37-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On first down, Dart gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Dart. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner. And now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field. And he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Cedric Graham. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done. And what a way to close out the half, Mike. They essentially stole 3 points right before the break, and I think that's something they could build on at halftime and give them some positive momentum coming out for the second half.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Throwing. Dart. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big one there to start the second half. 65 yards.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then...
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Carolina. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He knocks it through. Panthers will tie things up. It's now 10-10.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go, shot. Cowboy 80. Let go.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
A gain of 12
Well,
yards.
really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
18, Pioneer.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. He's going to run it. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Deputy. Bronco 80.
They'll throw out of the gun. The throw here is complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
46-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. They hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 5.
Go. Cougar 19.
He'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Bronco 80. Shut up. Go street. Shut up. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Play action, he'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Tie game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Seahawks 17, Panthers 10.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first and 10, here is Dart. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A.J. Terrell on tackle.
From the 22 now, here's second and 9.
At the 22-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Seattle.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Let's go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
At the 40-yard line. 8
Ball
yards
on the
the
40
pickup.
now.
Brings up
Here's second down and 2.
Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, here's a run at the gut. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
At the 49-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Let's go now. Panther and left. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Reaching for it. The tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And he's followed up after a gain of a yard. A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal.
Now that. Panther 60. Panther 60.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Now that.
Here's Walker. And he's got another one. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Davis good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will go up by 7.
Panthers 17. Harrison Davis to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this inconsistency and pull this game out?
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. Toward the sideline, that finds McMillan.
It's one of those times, Mike, we're actually better off just throwing the ball away. And yes, it's nice to get that reception, but it really just results in a wasted down.
Here comes 2nd down. To the air again goes Dart. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That one good for 26 yards.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Dart gonna throw it again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
forced to his right. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10.
A gain of 12.
Throwing again, Darts. He's got it at the 3. And the Panthers are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
1st and goal.
The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. Here we go, 1st and goal.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60.
To the air once more is Dart. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. The throw is Dart. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
And he's not gonna get there. They stop him short, and this remains a 1-point game.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Look at him go!
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal.
70, Timberwolf. Let's go.
They'll run with Walker. The ball comes out. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, my goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Going up top. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.
Yeah. Please,